From the Toyota Center in downtown Houston, TV 51 presents Houston Rockets basketball. Tonight, the Rockets taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Hi, everybody. I'm Bill Worrell. Good to have you with us tonight. The Rockets and the Lakers doing battle. About 2 weeks ago, the Lakers took off on a 7-game road trip. The Rockets had the worst record in the Western Conference at the time, but boy, how things can change quickly in the NBA. The Lakers now have lost their last 4 games in a row on this road trip. The Rockets have won 4 games in a row. So if the Rockets could win tonight, they would improve by 5 games in a little over a week in the race for the 8th and final playoff spot. And Clyde, that's the way it goes in the NBA.
That's the way it goes. Every game is important. Certainly the NBA season is a marathon. That's proven by the Rockets still being in the playoff race even at this date and time. And so from this point on, the Rockets have got to continue to improve, to do the things that make them a good team, the things that they've done on the road, and that's play consistent defense, continue to score. T-Mac and Yao stepped it up, and I like what's happening as we start the second half of the season.
Well, a lot of it coincides with Yao Ming coming back. He's healthy. The big toe seems to be okay. He has really put some good games back-to-back.
He's put some great games. Here he is cleaning up the boards as he does. He commands a lot of respect down low. Oh, the old pump fake gets him up in the air, and the and one. Yao's been producing at an alarmingly high rate. Great averages, points and rebounds, 20-plus points, 10 rebounds, even with the sore toes.
But the reason this game is a sellout tonight, you can talk about team basketball all you want to, but it's Kobe versus T-Mac, and everybody is here to see the big show.
Everybody wants to see the show. You look at these guys head-to-head, both phenomenal players, perhaps 2 of the most exciting non-centers in the game today. Kobe Bryant averaging 35 points a game, T-Mac averaging over 26. So both of these guys are dynamic, Bill.
Yeah, and they can really light it up. If they get on a roll, look out. It's time now for the Toyota Power Team keys to the game.
Well, first of all, the Rockets have got to control Kobe Bryant. Let the rest of the Lakers prove that they can beat you. Use Yao down low. They don't have an answer for Yao. Use him in the paint. And last, let the offense roll, baby. Keep the production coming.
Well, the Rockets want to keep it going. That's right. They're trying to win 5 in a row. We'll be back with the tip-off in just a moment on TV 51. Again, everybody, and welcome inside to the Toyota Center, downtown Houston. A little buzz in the air tonight as the Rockets at 19-29 have won 4 in a row against the Lakers at 24-24. The Lakers have lost 4 in a row. Here tonight, Southwest Airlines starting lineups, and for the Lakers, Lamar Odom, Brian Cook, Kwame Brown, Kobe Bryant, and Smush Parker. For the Houston Rockets, they look very healthy tonight with Tracy McGrady, Juwan Howard, Yao Ming, David Wesley, and Rafer Alston. Well, as they like to say in L.A., it's showtime. And tonight we've got a preview of the All-Star game coming your way with Tracy and Yao, Kobe Bryant going to battle tonight. And we'll be back with a tip-off in just a moment on TV 51. Again, everybody, and welcome back to the Toyota Center in downtown Houston. NBA basketball action. The Rockets have really made up a lot of ground in the last 7 days. They've won 4 in a row. The Lakers are holding down the 8th and final playoff spot in the West at 24-24, but the Lakers have lost 4 games in a row. If the Rockets can win tonight, they'll make up 5 games in less than 8 days on the Los Angeles Lakers, and all of a sudden here at the All-Star break, everybody is looking over their shoulder at the Houston Rockets because they are healthy and they're coming right after these teams now. They had to climb over 6 teams. As I said about 2 weeks ago, the Rockets had the worst record in the Western Conference, but not anymore. They're coming strong. Of course, here comes Phil Jackson, the winningest coach in basketball, his 15th season as a head coach. And his 6th season as a head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. He spent 1 year away, took a little 1-year vacation after winning 3 NBA championships. He's won 3 with Chicago, and then took, when Michael Jordan went to play baseball, he had an average year, and then came back and won 3 in a row when Michael came back. So he is the king He and Red Auerbach in terms of those wins in championships. And Phil and Kobe apparently have made up. All is well. And they're rolling right along.
That's the key. They've made up.
Jeff Van Gundy now finally with a team to coach. A team that he thought he would have at the start of the season. And he is using defense to win right now. The Rockets have been in a bit of a slump. But they're hoping that the shooting slump, they break out of it tonight. Tracy McGrady in the last 7 games shooting about 35% from the field. So he knows he hasn't been at his best. But he's had those back spasms to worry with. Some nights he feels real good. Other nights he doesn't feel so good. But the main factor is he's playing every night. Yao Ming with a big game against Philadelphia in the fourth quarter the other night, 27-12 on the game. The Rockets are currently on a 3-game winning streak over the Lakers. Yao did not play against the Lakers when they played in L.A. He had already come back to Houston to have his left big toe examined by physicians, and of course you know the rest, as he had that surgery on that toe. And now he is back. So the Lakers win the tip. Smush Parker at the point. Over to Lamar Odom. Of course, the offense going through Kobe Bryant. This time he did not touch the ball, and they get a basket anyway. Brian Cook.
Brian Cook is developing to a new weapon for the Los Angeles Lakers. Big guy, 6'9", can shoot the ball from the perimeter. They're running plays for him to shoot the ball from the outside.
They got to find somebody else, Clyde. Here is Juwan Howard from the top, short, and Kwame Brown with a foul. Loose ball foul on Kwame. That's the first foul of the game. The big 6'11" youngster out of Glenn Academy High School in his 5th NBA campaign, but he's only 23 years old. Mike Callahan, Jess Kersey, and Tony Brown, your officials for tonight's game. Callahan, Kersey, and Brown. On the Yao Ming. And did you see Kwame back off? He didn't want to pick up number 2 in a hurry, and that ball went in and out.
Sometimes that's the best thing to do when you're known as a shot blocker. And sometimes it's intimidating. Just look at it. And they're so busy worrying about why you're not responding that they can't focus.
Push Parker in and out. Yao Ming with a rebound. Tracy gets around Lamar Odom. He's been commanding a lot of double teams on their last road trip. The teams, New York and Philadelphia, were trying to deny him the basketball. The basket does not count. The foul on Lamar Odom. That's his first foul of the game. But what has happened, the Knicks and Philadelphia were concentrating so much on Tracy that the rest of the Rockets were able to go off. Ray Boston had his best game of the season against Philadelphia a couple of nights ago.
Yao Ming came up big down the stretch.
Yes, he did.
Juwan Howard made great buckets.
And Kobe Bryant comes over to knock it out of bounds. Well, Yao got off, tried to shoot it off the wrong foot. He did not want to travel, so he really didn't jump, and Kobe came over to help out defensively.
That's a good way to make yourself becoming 7'6" to about 6'7".
Don't jump.
Don't jump.
1 second on the shot clock. Tracy. And that's going to be a 24-second. That ball did touch the rim, but I guess they decided he got it off too late. Jeff Van Gundy ought not to be arguing about that because they were off to the races. They had a pretty good fast break going, and that'll slow that down.
Yeah, you got a break there. And 4-on-1. Going back the other way.
So what Phil Jackson's been trying to do this season is Lamar Odom is a big-time player, but Brian Cook, as you talked about, Smush Parker, Kwame Brown, trying to mold this into a team around Kobe Bryant.
He's got his work cut out for him.
That's the guy that worries me right there, Lamar Odom. Some nights he comes up big, other nights he kind of comes back and disappears.
As you said, the key word is disappeared, or just no-show.
Brady off the back of the iron, and the rebound to Kobe. Kobe number 1, of course, in the NBA in scoring.
Lamar Odom has got game. Sometimes he's just really reluctant to show it.
He's a very good passer, and sometimes he just won't shoot. And Cook with a miss. Wesley on the run. David gets a step, leaves it off, and Bryant was right there to pick it off. Cook has it stripped. Wait for Alston. Beautiful defensive play by down to Yao Ming working on Tommy Brown. Brown already with 1 foul. Yao attacks the basket off the back of the iron, tipped outside to Alston. So the Rockets a little slow. Wesley trying to... Oh, the Rockets aren't even close. 0 for their first 7 attempts.
Woo! That was ugly. Just got to calm down. A lot of excitement in this game tonight. Kobe has that buzz wherever he goes. But the Rockets have got to do what they've been doing the last 4 games. Settle down, run their offensive sets, and play that tough, mothering defense they're known for.
Well, he's been only 1 basket in this game. The Lakers are 1 for 5. Rockets 0 for 7. Parker looking for Kobe Bryant. He'll get a lot of help. Off to Cook. And the 24-second shot clock goes off. Good defense by Houston. The Rockets have been playing that kind of defense lately. They've been smothering their opponents. There hasn't been anybody score 90 or more points against the Rockets during this winning streak. And a blocking foul on Smush Parker. 3rd team foul on the Lakers. Rafer Alston has really been playing well, and he was attacking that time. He had his season high in steals. He had 5. He had a career high in 3s. He had 5 in Philadelphia. And he says, boy, with Tracy and Yao back, things are opening up. David Wesley ties the game at 2.
And he's taking advantage of it. Rafer Alston has been playing really well on this winning streak. Directing the traffic, getting everyone involved.
And low to Odom, and that's his best side. That's his left side. He loves to go to the middle. And you've got to get on his left side and keep that from happening, or he'll eat you up.
He's a guy, he can score 30 points or he can score 3.
Sure.
You just don't know who's going to show up.
Averages 14 a game. T-Mac continues that mysterious shooting slump that he's been in. He's 0 for 3. He shot in the 20%. He's about 24% in Philadelphia. And the basket by Cook from the outside. Brian Cook's a big kid at 6'9", but he can shoot out of Illinois in his 3rd year. Yao's got good position, knocked away. Steal by Kobe Bryant. Bryant takes it inside. And Javon Howard with the foul. And again, Clyde Drexler, the mysterious home court jinx for the Rockets. The way they cannot start well here at home.
Slow starters, methodical, but it's early in this game. The Lakers, in the last 4 games, they've lost all by a double-figure margin of loss. And so it's not like they're playing really well. And so this is the team you should come out, jump on them from the very beginning.
Yeah, they lost to Dallas last night by 15, to the Hornets by 16, to Charlotte by 10, and to Indiana by 26. Their largest lead in any of those games has been only 2 points. Kobe has scored 35 in 2 of the games, 24 and 26 in the other 2. And, of course, for January, Kobe averaged over 43 points a game.
Not a bad average for any month.
It's always trailing Will Chamberlain, but it's pretty good to be second to Will. David Wesley from the outside with a miss. Yao tips it. Well, the Rockets continue to be 1 for 10. Tommy Brown. Lakers are really hustling. This is the last game on the road trip for the Lakers. They sure don't want to lose this one. And David Wesley measured it, took his time, and drilled a 3. So David Wesley with the only 2 baskets of the game for Houston. Brian Cook with a 3. Well, that's what you give up when you double-team Kobe.
The Lakers give Phil Jackson a lot of credit. He's inserted Brian Cook because he is a very good perimeter shooter, and he's going to make teams pay for double-teaming Kobe Bryant.
Kobe averages 35 points a game, but he averages 4 assists a game. Rafer Alston from the corner, and he misses. The Lakers are not that bad of a rebounding team. They're number 7 in the NBA in rebounding. They don't give you a lot of chances. Cook again. He's feeling it.
Their task is to get someone else to step up and be a consistent scorer night in and night out. And I think they've chosen Brian Cook
tonight.
And people are going, who's Brian Cook?
McGrady working on Lamar Odom. Odom is a pretty good defensive player. But Rafer is open for a three. The difference in Rafer Alston right now, Clyde, and where he was when the two superstars were injured, they have to play way back off of him.
He has a lot more room and many more options. And the key is he's knocking down the open jump.
Yeah, he had 5 threes in Philly. Lamar Odom taking it inside. Yao Ming blocks it and keeps it. Alston turns the corner. Sets up Wesley for another three. David Wesley. And the Rockets have hit 3 3-pointers already in this game. 3 threes and 1 2. And it's tied at 11. There's Parker. Tries to go a little closer, but that attracted Yao Ming, and made him miss the shot. The Rockets on a nice run. Want to keep it going here. They have not had the lead yet. T-Mac. Missed it. Kobe in the open court. And a little late on the pass. T-Mac had time to get back. We're going to have a timeout on the court. 4:35 left to play and a quick pace first quarter. We're tied at 11. Well, the College Player of the Year in attendance tonight. The Stars come out. Vince Young here with everybody else enjoying this 11-11 game. Let's take a look at tonight's McDonald's League leaders. These are the most points in a game this season. Kobe Bryant, second only to the great Wilt Chamberlain with 81 points. And 62, Iverson, LeBron James, 3 players tied at 51.
That's pretty impressive company there.
The high for Tracy McGrady in his career was 62 points. But 81 points, that's a bunch.
That's a whole bunch.
And of course, Wilt Chamberlain did it so many times. And when you go back and look at Wilt's records and you start looking at his 100-point game he had in Hershey, then you know he had 48, 50, 45 right after that game. There's a miss by Kobe. Yao Ming made him change the shot. Alston floats it up. Tipped up by Juwan. Tipped up again and Cook with a rebound.
I like the intensity with both teams seem to be playing with.
Yeah, they are.
The Lakers are trying to steal this game on their last road game of the trip. And the Rockets want to continue their streak.
Cook lost the ball off his foot. And Kersey said, Cook thought he was fouled. Kersey said no.
And Jess Kersey is an awesome official. He's one of my all-time favorites.
Wow. A player, former player saying he has a favorite official.
Oh, he was just the most fair. The big man just dominating inside the paint.
I think it's smart to go to him now, too, because Kwame doesn't want to pick up number 2. And remember, there's Brown. Oh, boy. Yao came up for the double team. There was nobody protecting the back door.
That's weak side. Weak side has got to get there if Yao is going to help on the pick and roll.
Chris Mims on the inactive list. That's the big 7-footer that normally starts at center. So behind, they don't have anybody behind Kwame, really.
I would exploit that matchup because Kwame he's prone to foul trouble.
Yao shot the ball too hard. Sometimes Yao looks intimidated by guys who really can't block his shot.
No. I would agree with that. I just think he's been around 45 years. He should know the personnel on every team. Not many people could give him trouble if he's shooting the ball in his regular rhythm.
And neither team's shooting it very well here in the early going. T-Mac takes it inside, has it knocked out of bounds by the Lakers. And we have another timeout. This one charged to L.A. 2:54 left in the first period. And we're tied at 13. Game tied at 13, 2:54 left in the first. Lakers shooting 25%, Rockets 33%, so the two teams a little tight as this game gets underway. And here's a guy that's been playing some pretty good basketball. Stromile Swift checks in for Houston.
Stromile's been very productive off the bench. He's starting to get a little bit more comfortable in his role with this team.
He's been the substitute for Yao Ming. They've been taking Yao out of the game. T-Mac passed the shot up. Now he'll take it. He let the guy get out on him, and then he took the shot. He's 0 for 5. Devin George in the game. Devin's been a Laker a long time. He was a little part of that championship run there at the tail end. Brian Cook on the outside. So Kobe Bryant has taken only one shot.
And very unselfish. He's making most of the key passes. And he's the reason the team is ahead right now.
T-Mac says, let me make one. He misses again, but Juwan trying to run it down. Bush Parker gets it in the open court.
I'm sure Kobe knows as well as we do that in order for this team to have a chance to win, he's got to score.
Yeah, Devin George with a rat-a-tat and Stromile Swift. Get it over to David Wesley, having a good first quarter. Right down to T-Mac again, knocked away by George. George's a pretty good defensive player. He's always had a good NBA body. 6'8", 235 out of tiny Augsburg College, and he'll be trying to stay with T-Mac now. They're going to run a lot of different players at Tracy.
George is widely regarded as a very good defensive player because that's his primary focus. Phil Jackson, he knows his role on this team, and he knows he's a stopper.
Juwan gets it down to Swift. Good catch by Stromile. That's been his problem lately, is catching the ball. But that time, he made the catch and the layup. He really played good on that last road trip.
One of the key reasons for the back-to-back wins on the road. It's some big buckets down the stretch.
Yeah, against the Knicks in the fourth quarter. You don't win that game without Stromile Swift. Double team on Kobe. Good switch by Houston. They pick up Lamar Odom in the corner. He misses the shot. And the rebound goes to Wesley. 1 minute left to play. As McGrady, nice pass to Swift. And again, he treated that basketball like it was a football.
It's like you said, he's having trouble catching it.
He just has trouble catching the ball. His hands are not really sure.
And with McGrady, he's such a good passer.
Yeah.
Always expect the ball. Get those hands out there, ready to accept the ball.
Oh boy, from the parking lot. In the open court, Alston back to McGrady, says, I won't miss this one. Woo!
Now that's the throwdown.
22nd timeout taken by Phil Jackson. The Rockets with their first lead of the game. Tracy McGrady had gone 0 for 6, but he was not going to be 0 for 7.
A great pass from Ray for Alston. Look at that.
Well, that's why they brought Alston here. Now check it out in real speed, Clyde. Oh, my Drexler stuff.
You gotta love that. That's what it's all about.
The guy Lewis used to get on, Clyde, when he wouldn't, though.
I tell you what, that's the most efficient shot in the game. You make sure it goes down. Leave nothing to chance.
You don't get any block that way, do you?
No, not many.
And it got the crowd into the game a little bit now as we got a good buzz going in here. Of course, it's always been that way with the Lakers. The Rockets have had a great rivalry with this team ever since that Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy team upset the Lakers back in 1980. That was the Magic Johnson 81 team. Went to the NBA Finals. There's Brian Cook all the way to the basket. A little matador defense by Stroh.
A little matador, but the weak side should have been there to help him out. The weak side was slow to come, which enabled him to throw it down very easily.
Rockets can go for the final shot, about a 1 second difference. Shot clock, game clock. Grady points up at the clock. Wants to put the play in motion. Juwan Howard comes outside. And they try to swing it around. Good catch by Alston. He didn't have to rush it up, but he did. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter of play. So we're right where we started 12 minutes ago. These two teams are tied on TV 51, and the Stars are out tonight.
Nice score here at Toyota Center, 17-17 Rockets and Lakers. And Bill Worrell keeps saying the Stars are out tonight, and I am joined by two of them, Craig Biggio and Brad Osmus. And they're not real happy with me right now because they just missed the cheerleaders. But guys, obviously basketball fans, you're out here tonight, you're out here to see the matchup between Kobe and Tracy?
I didn't hear anything you just said because of the noise in the background.
All right, never mind, Craig did.
I didn't either.
Kobe and Tracy, that's the matchup you're out here to see tonight?
Well, we come out here to see a good game. I know the boys are playing pretty good right now and are on a roll, and hopefully they can continue it. I mean, they got 40-something games left, and I mean, if anybody can believe in the underdog and come from behind, take a page out of our book.
Well, no doubt. You guys were at 15-30 and turned it around, and that's just about where they were. So this is definitely something that can be done.
Well, there's no doubt about it. And you got two of your big players back now, and then you know, you're not going to replace guys like that, but you're getting them back, and it should help them out a lot.
Of course, in the off season, you are usually out surfing. Why aren't you out at Mavericks right now, riding those big waves?
I'm not Mavericks material. I've done my share of surfing this winter, but we're winding down, getting close to spring training. So now I'm a little concerned about getting hurt surfing. I don't want to be injured before spring training starts.
Those waves, are they anywhere near? How close did you get to attacking something like that?
Oh, no, Mavericks right now is pumping around 30 or 40 feet, and I don't really go on anything over 15.
Well, as you mentioned, spring training is approaching. How are you gearing yourself up for it personally, and are you guys ready to sort of pick up where you left off at the end of last season?
Well, I'll tell you what, to be honest with you, I'm in no hurry to get down there. But once I get down there, I'm focused and ready to go. But it's always hard to leave, you know, leaving your kids for 6.5 weeks to get ready for the grind. But last year was such a magical year, and what an unbelievable story. And the city's pumped up and fired up, and it'll be nice once we get down there and get the ball going again.
All right, well, enjoy the game, guys. Bill, 5.
Okay, Patty, I can remember when he was a kid, that guy to your left, Craig Biggio, came to camp as a catcher.
He can do it all.
19 years ago. Can you believe 19 seasons at the rate he plays, at the level he plays
Every day.
And Craig Biggio is a definite Hall of Fame. There's no doubt about it. He's just, whenever he retired 5 years later, they'll pack him in there.
Along with his teammate and good buddy, who's also in the building, Jeff Bagwell.
Yeah, Jeff will be too. Well, that was a miss by Yao, but a steal by the Rockets. Rafer Alston puts up the jumper, misses. Yao gets it back. Yes!
Oh, yeah.
Yao-wee! He slammed that in. So the Rockets lead it by a point. And the foul is called on Ryan Bowen. You know, she's talking to Brad Osmus. There's another guy. I thought 3 or 4 years ago that he'd be retiring, but he's coming back for 2 more years. Watch the Shanghai Slam.
The Shanghai Slam.
He hasn't been doing my Shanghai Shake too much lately, so I'm a baseline jumper.
He plays with so much grace. I just enjoy watching him play on a nightly basis.
Smush Parker's been a nice pickup, hasn't he? This is a young kid that has been around. He's played in several different leagues, and he caught on with the Lakers before the season started, and he's stuck.
You know, Smush is a good piece to the puzzle. It's still a question mark as to how good he can become. But certainly he's a young player, can shoot the ball, got a great all-around game, and he's fitting in nicely with this Laker team.
Yeah, he played at Cleveland, Detroit, Phoenix, and he settled in at L.A. Lakers up by a point, and they're daring Ryan Bowen to shoot. Now Ryan is in. Bryant will take offense to that as he hits the jumper. I think you're just going to make Bryant angry if you put Ryan Bowen on him.
I tell you, that's tough for Ryan Bowen to keep up with. Kobe gave him the same move twice in a row. First time he didn't react. The second time, it was too late.
Inside for Stromile Swift. Stromile, Luther Head, Yao Ming, Alston, and Bowen. Lamar Odom with the ball. Over to Parker, Devin George. Kobe says, I want it now. Enough passing. I did that in the first quarter. Well, he gives it up to Odom. Odom with a 3. Missed it. George with the rebound. Has it knocked away in a steal by Luther Head. Luther trying to get by Bryant, and Bryant knocks it away. You can see him stalking him. Kobe behind the back to Kwame Brown, and a foul on Ryan Bowen. Count the basket. This was going to be some kind of confrontation because Yao was waiting for him, and Bryant said, no, I don't think I want any part of Yao.
Well, Kobe's a very intelligent basketball player. He made Yao commit to him, and he's just politely passed it behind his back right to Kwame Brown, who throws it down with a little power.
Yeah. And, of course, that's why you buy the tickets, because Bryant can do so many things.
You just never know what he's going to do. And you just know whatever he does, it'll be spectacular.
Here's a young man drafted by Michael Jordan, number 1, 5 seasons ago by Washington.
He's never going to live that down, is he?
Well, Michael, who? Michael or Kwame?
Michael.
Romile. Over to Yao Ming. Yao works that baseline on Brown and misses again. So Yao's not taking his time. He looks like he's rushing a little bit.
Kind of rushing it, and his balance is still not there yet. You can tell he's still suffering from the effects of the big toe.
2 for 9 for Yao Ming. Odom trying to zero in. George with another rebound. So the Rockets guards are the only ones underneath. They'll be directing traffic. Smush Parker drives through the lane. You can see him looking for Yao Ming, and George knocks it out of bounds. They have a timeout on the court. Very low-scoring game. 8:40 left to play in the second quarter. 25-21 Lakers. Rockets shooting only 28% from the field, and Kobe Bryant so far with only 4. The 2006 NBA All-Star Weekend just around the corner. Get the latest All-Star gear at the Rocket Shop. It'll be open from 9 to 7 on Wednesday and Thursday before All-Star Weekend, and 9 to 4 on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday during All-Star Weekend. Get everything you need to show your support for your favorite All-Stars as they come to Houston. Rocket Shop for the serious fan. Boy, that's just about, what, 10 days away?
10 days away, and we cannot wait.
Well,
there's a countdown.
You've got a lot going on, don't you?
A lot. The city has a lot going on.
Yeah, you're going to be...
What a great weekend it's going to be. Right here in the city of Houston.
Are you the mayor that weekend? You're going to be honoring a lot of Rockets?
A lot of Rockets. A lot of good things happen that day. A lot of fun.
Lakers put a little press on. Rockets don't have any problem. The shot clock's down to 8 seconds. McGrady hits. That's a little too wide open for Phil Jackson's liking. Milicic in the game now, along with George, Brown, Cook. Cook from the outside, and he stays hot. A long 2 for Brian Cook.
Well, Cook has a nice shooting stroke.
Yes, he does.
While Phil Jackson is featuring this young player.
Brady. It's by Devin George. Nice pass. Swift does the rest.
Oh, wow. Can he do that? He could throw it down with the best of them.
Defense.
Nice in overtime against Marshall.
Kobe on the outside. Gets the double team. Cook again is open. That's the guy that the Rockets choose to leave open. And right now, he has 15 points. I think I might get a hand in this coach.
Look at his season average, just over 7.
Well, Jeff Van Gundy may be going to plan B here. He calls a timeout. He wants to talk to his troops. 7:10 left to play in the second. The Lakers are up by 4 with 7:10 left to play in the first half. Well, right now the Rockets at 32% shooting, 39% shooting for the Lakers. McGrady with 4 points, Bryant with 4 points.
That's hard to believe. At this juncture of the game, both of the anticipated scorers have been relatively quiet. Now, I don't know if they just hold it back to the fourth period or the second half, but we'll find out.
Well, Bryant's taken only 3 shots. He's 1 for 3. McGrady 2 for 8. The leading scorer for Houston has been David Wesley with 8. Stromae Swift with 6 off the bench. But those two guys have a way of heating up when the game's on the line. Luther head. Vujacic staying right with him. 3 seconds down to 2. Tracy from the parking lot. Yes! Tracy McGrady, team for a 3! Oh, man! That got the owner up out of his seat. That's Alexander, a little standing ovation. You gotta love it. 1-point game. Knocked out of bounds by the Rockets. Boy, he's amazing.
There's no time left. He knew he had to raise. Devin George is right there, and he still knocks it down.
He raised up. He was about a block, half a block from the George R. Brown Convention Center. There's Swift tipping it to Cook. Catch it, Swift.
Gotta hold on to it.
Lutherhead gets a double team and throws it to Jeff Van Gundy. It was tipped by Bryant.
Pretty good catch by Coach Van Gundy.
No point guard.
Like he might have caught the ball once or twice before.
Butchie Norris now will check in for Lutherhead. 31-28, 6:20 left in the first half. Wesley is in there along with Moochie Swift. Chuck Hayes in the game, gives it up to T-Mac. Devin George. Bryant threatens to come over on the double team. He does and draws the foul from Devin George. T-Mac holding his nose. It seems like ever since he got that crack on the nose, at least once a game, somebody zeroes in on him.
It's like a target.
He's going to be like a boxer by the end of the season.
It's only a little bit of pain. When you play this game, if you have no pain, you have no game.
Now, McGrady, number 6 in the NBA in scoring now. Just over 26 points a game. Bryant, number 1 at 35.5. T-Mac is just having really some problems getting the ball in the basket. His free throw percentage is at 75%. And he missed those free throws. A good hustle by Stromae Swift. Gets the ball back for Houston. Grady sets for a 3. Off the iron. And Hayes falls just a little over his head. Vujacic back to Odom. Ryan Cook already with 15 points. Missed it. Rebound to Odom. Has it stripped away. David Wesley with the basketball. Trying to draw a foul from Bryant. T-Mac gets a step on Odom, and he's fouled by Odom. And that'll be number 2.
One thing you got to like is the defensive intensity on the part of both teams. They're making a conscious effort to take away the first option. And Phil Jackson is a mastermind of doing that. So Van Gundy is a defensive whiz.
Yeah, they're very good at taking away your number 1 weapon. But it's hard to take away McGrady. About the only one that can take McGrady or Bryant out of the game are McGrady and Bryant. Vujacic, a good shooter. Sasha misses, and Odom runs it down, stays in bounds. Sasha Vujacic from Slovenia over to Kobe Bryant for 2. Kobe and Tracy have that little step-back jumper, and it's almost impossible to defend, isn't it?
There's nothing you can do. They step back right in your face and just knock down that jumper with surprising consistency.
Yeah. 5-point lead now by L.A. 5 seconds, down to 4, down to 3 on the shot clock. Wesley's got to get it up there in a hurry. Short. The Rockets really still struggle to score, and that's going to be their biggest problem going down the stretch, is where to generate the offense.
It seems as though when Yao is not in the game and they don't have that post presence, someone to bail them out, they seem to struggle offensively. But when Yao is in the game, there's no struggle. Everything is smooth.
We have a full timeout with 4:21 left to play in the second quarter, and the Lakers are up by 5 on TV 51. 33-28, the Lakers with the lead. 4:21 left in the second quarter. Well, where are you going to get points, Clyde Drexler?
Well, the big guy's back in the game. Yao Ming is back in the game, and when he's back in the game, everything seems to flow from his offensive abilities as a passer or on the low post.
Well, Yao has 8 rebounds already in the game, but only 4 points. How about that Rice winning at Marshall?
Great overtime win for the Owls.
Willis Wilson, good job. Bush Parker in the game now. Kwame Brown will set the pick. Lamar Odom on the wing. Kobe Bryant still in the game, looking for the basketball. Wesley tried to steal it. Bryant alertly got it back. Trying to get inside. Bryant with a reversal. Oh! Kwame Brown going to the basket.
My goodness, if Kwame keeps playing like that, he's going to make Michael Jordan's selection come true.
Yeah, but not for him. He didn't do it soon enough to save Michael his job.
No, I think Kwame's a decent player. He's just not, he hasn't fulfilled his potential so far.
Now takes it inside. Jump hook for Yao Ming.
The big man can just get it done down low. 35-30.
Bush Parker fouled on the play by Rafer Alston. That's the 4th team foul on the Rockets. The Lakers had 2.
There's Yao on the low post. Oh, gets a good move and gives him the jump hook. Take a little bit of that. Nothing but that.
Well, when Akeem had the jump hook and the dream shake to the baseline, you didn't know which way to come on it. And that's kind of the same way with Yao. If he can develop a Shanghai shake, go along with the jump hook, stay out of a lot of double teams that way.
Devastating.
Odom on the outside as the shot clock goes down to 6 seconds. Kwame Brown in the middle over Yao. Missed it. And Yao with his 9th rebound of the game. Juwan Howard trying to post up Cook, can't do it. Bring it around to the other side. And Wesley faked the shot. That gives Yao a shot. Double team comes over. Yao trying to hold on to the ball. And Kobe comes over and swarms it. Inside to Odom. And Bryant getting it done. That's the 4th steal of the game for Kobe Bryant. So he has just 2 less steals than he has points.
You talk about great players. Great players are guys that can get it done on both ends of the court. You see Kobe with the great steal, going down court, leading the break, and getting the easy dunk to Lamar Odom.
Lakers using defense tonight to get it done. Juwan looking down low. On clock again, winding down to 2 seconds. Juwan from the wing, got it. That's a big shot. Shot clock going down to about 2 seconds. 2:14 left to play in the second period. Bryant really hasn't had. Now he's looking for his shot. Now he's starting to warm up. Woo! And that's what happens. He's been able to get all of his teammates involved into the game, and now he can start to take over.
Well, he knows he can take over at any point in time, but if he gets his teammates involved, they're going to be a better defensive unit.
Now misses the jump hook. Bush Parker pulls up, short on the shot, and the rebound to Cook. How about that Brian Cook? 17 points, 5 rebounds in the first half. Hey, well, look out. He's wide open again.
Oh, good.
Well, they're keeping it. They're leaving him open, and he has responded with 9 field goals already. 19 points for Brian Cook. And a 22nd timeout taken by Jeff Van Gundy. So the Rockets, a little tempers out on the court. And a technical foul has been called on both sides. Well, just some words exchanged out on the court.
Nothing major.
Well, one way to get that thing stopped, the camera showed Vince Young. All right, now Juwan Howard and Kwame Brown having a few words. That's where it starts.
Temper flare. That's what happens in the big game. But you look at Brian Cook and what he's been able to do. He had 28 points last night against the Mavericks on 12 of 16 shooting. So you know this young man can shoot the ball.
Now this shows you the importance of this game as we look at it here. The Lakers have that 8th playoff seed. Oklahoma City starting to back up a little bit. But the Rockets still have to go over Utah and Golden State. There's some other teams they have to leapfrog. But this is a big game because it would give the Rockets 2 wins already in the series this year. So actually it's an extra game, isn't it?
Absolutely. Every game is pivotal for the Houston Rockets at this point in the season. You also can throw Sacramento in that mix. That's a team that's not going to go away. And so nothing has been determined as of yet.
All the games on this road trip, the Lakers probably viewed this one as the most important. Because that's the current road trip they're on now. A loss at Detroit, a win in New York, and then 4 in a row losses to Indiana, Charlotte, New Orleans, Dallas. And this was huge tonight for Phil Jackson and his team because, as you can see right there, if the Rockets win tonight, they'll make up 5 games on the Lakers in less than 12 days.
You gotta love that. Nothing but opportunity, Bill. Just gotta reach up and grab it.
So Kwame Brown went to the bench here for final 118. So did Yao Ming. Rafer Alston on the drive. Rafer got it inside. Drew the foul. So Luke Walton just checked into the game and picks up a foul right away. Like father, like son.
No. You're not calling his father a hack.
No, I love his father. Bill's one of my dear friends.
Hall of Fame.
I enjoy his company. Oh, yeah, one of the best all-time centers in the NBA.
Big redhead. Gotta love him.
College basketball.
Super guy.
And once he learned how to talk, we'll never be the same.
Now we can't shut him up.
That's right. All those years. And Alston gets 1 out of 2. Rockets really struggling. 34% from the field and only 25% from the free throw. They can't get it to go down from anywhere. Cook has had the big half for the Lakers. 53 seconds. 6 on the shot clock. Push Parker with a 3.
Kobe Bryant distributing the ball.
Biggest lead of the game for LA, 11 points.
Very unselfish.
Can you believe the Rockets have scored only 33 points? Wesley. Score. Parker in the open court. They can pull it out now. There's about a 5-second difference. 11-point advantage has come in this quarter by LA. That's the margin they've outscored Houston. 5 on the shot clock. They'll go to Kobe Bryant. Cross court. Cook. And air ball. That's a 24-second violation on the Lakers. So the Rockets will have, what, about 5 seconds?
4.4.
I'd tack some more on there.
Maybe a couple tenths of a second. But plenty of time to get off a good quality shot. Great defensive possession by the Houston Rockets.
Now the Lakers want to press. Well, they put up 56 seconds. That's all right.
Oh, we'll take that. 5.6.
5.6 now. Where will the Rockets go?
I think Rafer's going to have to take it all the way in. Make something happen.
And it's knocked over to Wesley, and he can't even get a shot off. So in the second quarter, the Lakers outscore the Rockets 27-16. And at halftime, Kobe Bryant with only 8 points, but the Lakers lead by 11. Stay with us. Tonight's Lexus halftime report comes your way after the break. Now, the Rockets with only 33 points, but they had only 31 points in the first half of their last game in L.A. back on December the 18th. And then the Rockets exploded for 34 in the third. But right now, everybody came to see Kobe and Tracy, but it's been the Kobe Bryant passing show rather than the scoring show.
And the Tracy McGrady passing show, because they command the double team, Bill. They've made a concerted effort to get their teammates involved, and both players are tremendously well skilled at delivering the ball to their teammates, and therefore they can have an effect on the game without scoring a lot of points. Now, I think that will change in the second half.
Yeah, well, we hope so, because Bryant right now has 7 assists in this game. He's got Brian Cook is the high point man. He's been doing all the damage. So we'll see if the Rockets can score a little easier when we come back after this break. Here are tonight's Bud Light first half stats, and the Rockets shooting only 33%. 4 of 10 from behind the three-point line. Only 1 for 4 for the Rockets from the free throw line. Rockets, neither team really getting to the free throw line that much because it's been a perimeter shooting game. Second chance points, only 2 for Houston. And the bench scoring, the Lakers with only 1 bench point. But the big guy for L.A. has been Brian Cook with 19 points. And he is the only player in this game in double figures. Kobe with 8, but he has also has 8 assists, or 7 assists, as Brian Cook has been the man.
Look at Cook shooting the jumper from the outside, featuring the jumper. They're bringing him out, making the big guys come out and guard the perimeter shooter, and he's been hot, and he takes it to the basket strong. He's been able to get some cleanup points under the basket. He's been all over the place. After this game, people will know who he is. Brian Cook is a player.
Well, they know who he is in L.A. They drafted him #1 about 4 seasons ago, but he has not been able to get a lot of playing time with the Lakers, but now he is getting the time he needs, and they're leaving him alone, and he's burying the shot. All right, let's see what the Rockets can do now here in the third quarter. They've got to come out, hustle a little better. Take that ball inside. There they go to Yao Ming. Back to McGrady. McGrady and Yao playing pitch and catch. Yao with a hook.
Yeah, see, that's unstoppable. The Rockets continue to exploit that down low. The Lakers do not have an answer for Yao Ming. Kwame Brown is foul prone. They get him out the game. They have no post-up defense. Makes it a little bit easier for the Rockets.
All right, Cook taking it down to Kwame Brown. Smush Parker on the outside to Kobe with 3 on the shot clock. And Kobe misses. Quickly to Rafer Alston. He gets it up the court in a hurry. Rafer to the basket for 2. Well, the Red Sea, or the Laker Blue, just parted. And Rafer Alston was able to go up and in for 2 points.
Rafer Alston exploited the early
Steal, Rafer, and a foul on Smush Parker. Was that a breakaway? He was off to the races. Look at this. Cook was thinking about getting over. Now watch his steal. Now watch when he takes off the other way. He gets grabbed right there.
Oh, look at what looked like a breakaway. He was ahead of it.
So Rafer will bring it in. Just a little over a minute now. The Rockets. Oops, Yao was never looking for that. He had his eyes diverted somewhere else. Yeah, he's saying my fault. And Rafer wanted to get it in there to Yao while he still had position.
But, you know, that's always the passer's fault. The guard cannot deliver the ball to the big man until he's set and ready to receive it. So, as Guy Lewis would say, if there's a turnover and you're the passer, it's your fault.
Well, a prime example was Magic Johnson. He made a lot of fancy passes, but you saw very few of them drop. And Yao Ming picks up his 11th rebound of the game. Rafer again pushing the ball up. Rafer with a great pass to Javon Howard. So the Rockets start off the third quarter with a 6-0 run. This game is looking a lot like the game in L.A. Phil Jackson does not like the way his team came out. Rafer Alston has set the pace for Houston. We'll be back in a moment. The Rockets are 11 the start of this third quarter now. Houston has come out on a 6-0 run led by Rafer Alston. He's really pushing the ball up the court, and a nice steal by Rafer. And he's got the Rockets stepping a little livelier here to start the third quarter.
Well, he's playing like a man who wants to win this game.
Yeah. A little desperation, right?
And that's the way he played on the road against the 76ers. Rafer Alston is playing his game. He's making a tremendous difference on this team.
He really wore Iverson out. Iverson was terrible from the field, but he made a living from the free throw line. Here's a three-pointer. Coming out of that timeout, a nice play as Smush Parker got the three on the assist by Bryant. Stop the bleeding for L.A. right there. Alston. Pass inside to Wesley, who is open from 17 feet. Juwan tips it out to Rafer. Rafer wastes very little time. All in one motion. Returns the favor with a three. Kwame Brown takes it to the middle over Yao Ming. Boy, he had to rush that shot up. And Yao goes down hard.
I don't know if I could call that an intimidation. Or was that just an ugly attempt at a jump hook? A little of both.
Juwan Howard hits from the outside. Rockets continue now to get better shots, trailing by 3. When does Kobe decide it's my time?
There's plenty of time left in this game.
Pass inside, blocked by Yao. And Odom knocked the ball out of bounds. So Yao Ming with another block. And the great wall of Houston starting to intimidate inside. Alston looking for McGrady coming off a Juwan Howard pick. Good switch by Cook. Wesley is open. Gets a step. Tries to take it inside, and Odom with the foul, and for Lamar, that's his third foul of the game.
You ever notice how players look after committing fouls? Like, are you kidding?
Who, me?
I didn't do that.
Yeah, you used to do that. You just don't remember it.
Every now and then.
Yeah. Some people are always... It's kind of funny. I remember Calvin had that pained look on his face like somebody had just stole something from him. You know, he just,
he was such a competitor.
Not me. Hakeem would just stare at you in disbelief. Well, the Rockets now tied on a 13-3 run. Trail by a point.
They're playing with a sense of purpose.
Bryant dribbling through the entire team, but finally he misses the shot. Rafer Alston gets it up in a hurry. Rafer over to Wesley, quickly to Yao. Yao gets the shot up and in, and the Rockets have taken the lead. 15-3 run by Houston. Be quiet in here. Rockets are on a 15-3 run. Let's hear something. Yao Ming with a rebound. Well, they alleyed, but Smush Parker was there for the oop. Smush all the way to the basket for 2. That's a great play at both ends of the court.
Smush Parker has a lot of talent.
Yeah, he does.
A lot of people don't know about this young man, but he has the ability to get it done.
Parker with 10 points. Inside to Rafer Alston. Puts it up with the left hand. And they exchange baskets. The Rockets get the lead back at 1.
Rafer Alston going right back at it. That's what this game is all about.
We've got a good game. Brian Cook with a quick shot, and he hits again. Boy, if I'm the Lakers, I get it in his hands. Brian Cook with 22 points. His season and career high is 28. T-Mac. Odom right behind him. T-Mac up and in. Tracy McGrady with 9 points. And it's tied at 52. On the baseline. What happened?
3 seconds. Kwame Brown.
All right.
Got caught looking.
Well, after the whistle, he looked down at his feet like, what are my feet doing in the lane? That's the 8th turnover by the Lakers. The Rockets have 9, and the Rockets with a chance to take the lead again. The biggest lead of the game for the Lakers was 11 points. Biggest lead for Houston has been only 2, and they equal that again.
The Lakers have no answer for the Great Wall.
That is the 14th double-double for Yao Ming. 12 points, 12 rebounds. Kobe. Boy, what a beautiful shot.
No, he's got just a wonderful stroke, and it's extremely difficult to block it.
There wasn't a net on that basket. Somebody get hurt. T-Mac. Back to Wesley. Wesley's able to set, fire, hit. Now the two teams have quit the sparring around. They're starting to land some haymakers. And the Rockets are up by 3 points. Kobe. Kobe with a turnaround. Yeah, now we got a game. Here we go.
Intensity has been picked up quite a bit here in the second half.
57-56. Houston. McGrady. Rattles won't go. Yao clipped from behind. Trying to get back up the court. You hold your breath every time you hope he doesn't get stepped on. Odom had the shot, passed it up to Bryant for 2. Bryant now with 14 points. Lakers up by a point. Rockets were pushing the ball before. Now they're in their half-court offense. And Juwan Howard is called for a foul. He's trying to argue with Jeff Kersey that was, you missed the first foul. You got the second. Second foul on Juwan.
Juwan arguing his case pretty well there.
Well, I think Jeff will let a veteran get away with a little more conversation.
And that's why I love Jeff Kersey, because he will explain to you the call that he just made with a little bit more compassion.
Wesley is called for a foul on Bryant. That's the first team foul on the Rockets for David. That's his first foul of the game.
Hey, Mike! Watch hell!
Bryant will bring it in. Kobe from 17 with a jumper, got it. Kobe Bryant been able to conserve a little energy, hasn't been looking so much for his shot. Now LA on a 6-0 run. Brady down to Yao Ming. Kwame Brown with his hands all over Yao. Yao takes it to the middle, he's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. And Kwame Brown with his second foul of the game.
The Lakers have no answer for the big guy down low.
Yeah.
They have not been able to stop Yao Ming in the paint at any point in this game.
Yao, first trip to the free throw line. I think he was 9 for 9 in Philadelphia from the free throw line. This is the best shooting big man in the NBA. And I just, all right, I won't say anything.
How does that happen?
Well, he is an 84, almost an 85% free throw shooter.
That is phenomenal for a center in this league.
Well, for anybody.
I agree.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I'm not going to brag on him anymore. 60-57 Lakers. Kobe over Wesley. Got it again.
I tell you, Kobe Bryant can light up the scoreboard quickly.
8-0 run now by L.A. So that negates a lot of the hard work the Rockets did. Juwan Howard, top of the key. Missed it. Kwame Brown back out to Odom. Ryan Cook, 10 on the shot clock. Odom puts it up and in. So the Rockets went on that early run, but the Lakers have answered. 24-10 Houston run, answered by an 11-0 Laker run. Yao Ming for Houston, Kobe Bryant for the Lakers. So the Lakers answered the challenge. The Rockets got it up to a 3-point lead, and then the Lakers reeled off 11 in a row. Time to check in on tonight's AIG Big Man Watch. And Yao Ming with another double-double tonight. He's had it going inside, but he needs some help outside.
And Yao Ming with the jump hook, he's been impossible to stop. I think that's one area of the game that the Rockets could exploit a little bit more, and it would be to their advantage. Can't stop the Great Wall.
No.
He just needs more touches.
Well, Kobe Bryant had 8 points, we told you, remember, at the half. He has 10 points already in this quarter, so somebody's going to have to step up for Houston now to answer the Kobe Bryant challenge. And there you see it. Tracy has been awfully quiet. After getting off to a slow start from the field, we haven't seen too many shots. And, you know, you just never know about his back.
Certainly cannot tell at this point in the game.
Well, he's pretty much resigned to the fact he's going to have back problems all season. It's just how bad is it? Some games he's relegated to more of a passer than a shooter, and that's what he has done tonight. Devin George has checked in now for Kwame Brown. That's some pretty good minutes out of Kwame. So Swift will be in the game, and he'll match up with Lamar Odom. He's Devin George now will chase Tracy McGrady. McGrady sets up Ray for Alston. Alston hits a three. Great assist from T-Mac.
And the Rockets desperately needed that three from Ray for Alston.
And McGrady now with 7 assists. 7 assists for McGrady, 8 assists for Kobe. Ryan Cook blocked at the basket. And a foul is called on Houston. On Juwan Howard. And that's the 3rd foul of the game on Juwan. And Brian Cook will shoot a couple. Cook is almost an 80% free throw shooter.
Brian Cook is a very good perimeter shooter for a big guy.
He really is, and of course he's had to perfect that. He's not the big, tough, strong guy.
12 and 16 in the last night's game against the Mavericks. And tonight he's shooting the light out of it again at 10 for 15.
He likes Texas.
There's 24 points in the 3rd.
And the Lakers want to get that ball out of Raker's hands, and they do that. And the shot clock already at 12 seconds as McGrady goes to work. It's going to be a steal by Kobe Bryant. That's his 5th of the game. Behind the back to George, and McGrady with a foul. Kobe Bryant is doing it, folks, at both ends of the court. 18 points, 8 assists, and 5 steals. And that's a new season high in steals for Kobe Bryant.
He is a blur. Here's a great pass to Devin George, and Tracy has to foul him because he stops an easy 2 points. But Kobe Bryant has always been a premier defensive player. He's always had great offensive skills, and that's what makes him so special. On a nightly basis, this kid is just phenomenal. He's learned to be a little bit more patient with his teammates, a little bit more unselfish. He's becoming a natural leader for this Lakers team.
His daddy played for the Rockets in the season when Houston won only 14 games. Back in 81, they were trying to, 81-82, they were in the the sweepstakes.
Joe Jelly Bean Bryant.
8485, Jelly Bean Bryant, yeah.
Could play. He used to play down at the front of the recreation center.
Grady with a 3 and the miss.
Kobe's father was 6'9", and had a lot of games.
Kobe to the basket for the layup. Nobody there.
Maybe not as much as his son.
No way. And a timeout taken by the Rockets. And Jeff Van Gundy will switch to a 20. But it's been the Kobe Bryant show. He's doing it defensively, with the pass, and with the shot.
Ooh, Kobe takes over. That jump shot is lethal when he gets it going. He's so accurate. Oh, he doesn't even touch the rim most of the time. He is right in David Wesley's face, and it's nothing but net. Going to the basket without Yao in the paint makes it look easy. Kobe Bryant, on both ends of the court, is showing why he's a special talent.
A 12-point quarter right now for Kobe Bryant. He averaged 43 points over the course of 13 games in the month of January. He was the player of the month, of course. He helped lead the Lakers to a 9-4 record in those games. And the 43 a game is the 8th all-time among scoring averages for a single month. Only Wilt Chamberlain bettered that. He did it 7 times.
So there's only one guy, basically, who is better at that.
Yeah.
And, of course, no one could outdo the Dipper.
The Dipper in 61-62, Wilt averaged 52 points a game in the month of December. In 62-63, averaged 52 points a game in November.
Those numbers will never again be duplicated.
Never. Yeah, and you can figure about 25, 26 rebounds a game for Wilt.
About 20 blocks.
All right, now what do you think about the Rockets? That time they took it to the basket.
Oh, something different. You know, in this game, they've only shot 3 for 8 from the line. That means they're not being very aggressive in taking the ball in the paint. I think this game can be won by the Houston Rockets, but they got to do it in the paint.
What the Rockets have to try to do now here in the final 122 of this third quarter is get this 9-point lead, something manageable around 5 or 4 points. And then they've got a good shot at it. The problem is, whenever the Lakers go into the fourth quarter with the lead, that's when Kobe likes to take over. And now P-back has that ability too, so if these two teams can stay close, we could have an exciting fourth period for you.
Everything is built up to be.
Parker outside. Rockets need a stop. Tracy now has picked up Bryant. Bryant misses. And Yao lost the rebound. And coming out of the pack is Devin George. T-Mac. Swift helping him out. Tracy has answered the challenge on Kobe. Kobe missed it. Now look at T-Mac. This sometimes gets him in a game when he picks up the other team's hottest score. He stopped Kobe twice. T-Mac out of a double team. Over to Wesley. Wesley sees a little hole, drops it off. Swift can't catch it.
Oh, my goodness. That was a bad pass in traffic by David Wesley. The still is one that they've got to have a little bit more communication with, Bill. That pass is catchable, but it's got to be anticipated.
Tough turnover there. That's 12 turnovers by the Rockets, 8 turnovers by the Lakers.
You already know Stroman was having trouble catching the ball. You can't give him a difficult pass in traffic.
Bryant picked up by Rafer Alston. McGrady comes over to help on the double team. They're trying to chase him into the corner. Bryant gets away from the double team. Misses the shot. Odom tips it over to George. And the final 7 seconds belong to the Lakers. 4, 3, 2. George with the shot. Going to miss everything. So that's the end of the third period of play. A game of runs in the third period. The Rockets got the lead. Lakers got it back. And here we go to the final 12 minutes. Lakers up by 8.
To 62, the Lakers lead the Rockets, and in keeping with my star-studded theme here of interviews, I've managed to find Aaron Glenn, former Houston Texan and now current Cowboy, taking a basketball game back here in Houston.
Yes, I am. Well, the Rockets have always been my team since I was a kid, and there's no way I'm just going to get away from them now.
We're not going to find you at a Mavericks game yet, are we?
You might. You know, I'm a Cowboy now, so I do have to support those guys, too.
Well, how was your season with the Cowboys there and being reunited with the Tuna?
Oh, it was great. It was great. Getting a chance to get back with Bill, again with a coach that believes in my ability, that trusts me. You know, it was a good move for me.
What were your thoughts on what the Texans had to endure this season?
Say it again?
What were your thoughts on what the Texans had to endure this season?
You know, I feel sorry for those guys. A lot of those guys I talked to the whole season. I mean, Jason Simmons is a real close friend of mine, and, you know, I talk to him almost after every game. And those guys had a tough time. But, you know, you have to endure through those things, and they did. And they fought, and they continue to fight. So I think with Kubiak coming here, I think those guys are going to be able to do some things next year.
What's next for you?
Continue playing. You know, I feel good. You know, so as long as I got these legs moving the way they're moving, I'll continue to go out there and play.
All right, well, thanks for joining us. Bill, Clyde, let's go back to you.
Thank you, Patty. Brian Cook back the other way. Yao Ming scared him to death. Here's Tracy in the open court. Tracy down low, but Tommy Brown saw it coming all the way.
Aaron Glenn is a consummate professional.
Yes, he is.
We certainly miss his presence here with the Texans.
12 years in the NFL. He may be small, but he's a dynamite package.
Well, he can still defend and get it done.
Closes that ground, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
There's Devin George taking it inside, lost the ball. T-Mac goes down. Rockets playing 4-on-5 now. T-Mac is still down underneath the Rockets bucket. And the Rockets are going to have to call a timeout. And did he get hit in the nose again?
I think he collided with Devin George momentarily.
So we'll take a break. Come back in just a moment. 8-point lead by the Lakers. Ring in the year of the dog at the Rockets Lunar New Year celebration presented by Bud Light. Saturday night. Come enjoy cultural performances on the concourse and a lot more. Also McDonald's Family Pack Night. You can get 4 tickets plus hot dogs, sodas, and 2 kids prizes for as low as $69. For tickets, call 713-627-DUNK, or you can log on to Rockets.com. Well, I can't really tell here. It looks like he gets an elbow in the stomach right there, Clyde.
Elbow right in the ribs.
And if you get it in the solar plexus,
take the air right out of it.
Yes, it will. So T-Mac's going to sit down. You see they put that hot pack on his back, try to keep him loose. Now the Rockets will play without it.
T-Mac's been playing through a lot of pain this season.
They're going to do something with the clock here. As Mike Callahan shouts something to Jess Kersey, they're going to take the shot clock down to 12 seconds rather than 17. No, the regular. 112 on the clock, 19 on the shot clock. Now the Rockets had to take a timeout, so they have only 2 timeouts left to play in the game. And that can be big. Yao14p knocked the ball out of bounds, so the Rockets will get it back. And McGrady comes right back in the game. He didn't want to sit over there very long.
He's got his win back. He's been playing through pain all season long, and the Rockets really need him to come up big here in this fourth quarter.
David Wesley will come off, so it'll be Luther, Head, Rafer, Alston, T-Mac, Yao Ming, and Stromile Swift. Shasha Yao14p will play Alston down to Yao Ming, working on Kwame Brown. Gets a double team, Yao14p goes away. Leaves Rafer with an open 3 off the back of the iron, and in full gallop is Kobe Bryant, picked up by McGrady. And outside, McGrady with a foul. Second foul on T-Mac. That's not a popular foul here. Still an 8-point game. The Rockets used defense to beat Philadelphia the other night. Didn't have a lot of offense. Kobe from Pasadena.
That was deep.
What are you going to do about that?
Well, get up on it and make it drive.
T-Mac taking it inside. Missed the shot. Yao14p to Cook. Over to George. Triple post offense. Started by the great Tex Winter. Perfected by Phil Jackson. Bryant with the jumper. Boy, if that would have gone in. And look at the rebound by Devin George between 3 Rockets. Kobe again, knocked away by T-Mac. Bryant takes it back to the hole, picked up on the double team. That leaves Cook open. He's been hot all night. This time he misses. And the rebound goes to Kwame Brown.
Second chance opportunity by the Los Angeles Lakers.
You just can't keep giving it to a good team. Kobe spins inside. Wild shot. Yao Ming was there to greet him. Brady wants Rafer Alston to handle the ball. Juricic, pretty good little player out of Slovenia. Luther head, passes up to 3. Now he takes it. Off the back of the iron again. Ball tipped away to Devin George to Juricic. 17-footer. Rolls around and off, and the rebound to Luther head. Somebody got to make a basket here for the Rockets. Rafer. Luther. Got it. Luther head with a big 3. And for the rookie out of Illinois, the first-round draft choice for Luther Head, that's his 71st 3 of the season. Eight-point game. Bryant and T-Mac. Bryant.
Unbelievable.
25 points. 8 assists and 5 steals for Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant has the ability to just raise and elevate, at the same time fade away while he's making these incredible jump shots.
Good hustle by Devin George off the knee of Yao Ming. But Kobe Bryant leads the NBA in fourth quarter scoring, and he's at it again tonight. Remember, Kobe had 40 of his 50 points in the second half against the Clippers. So he has the explosive ability. So does Tracy, but Tracy just can't seem to get his shot to fall. Here the last few games, he's 4 of 15 tonight. Kobe. What a wild shot that was. Coming out of the pack is Luther Head. Tracy McGrady down to Swift. Swift can't catch it. Cook. That guy is killing it. Ryan Cook. 27 points, 1 below his career high. And the Lakers are pouring it on now, up by 13. Biggest lead of the game for LA. 13-point lead by the Lakers. Let's take a look at tonight's Reebok replay. Rafer Alston giving up the slam to Tracy McGrady.
That's just mean. That's the way to go at it.
But for the most part tonight, Tracy unable to find the basket. He's 4 of 15 from the field, and his mysterious shooting woes continue here tonight. And I don't know if it's the back. He's got the heating pad on it, trying to loosen it up, and he's going to take a seat.
He's played with pain all season long, Bill.
Yeah.
You can tell he doesn't have the same rhythm that he normally has.
Right.
Give him a lot of credit for trying to play hurt, but sometimes it just doesn't happen for you. Although this game is not over, I'm sure that young man is not going to quit trying.
Well, Clyde, it's hard enough to play this game when you're healthy.
Exactly.
And Wesley back ahead. Now, where are the Rockets going to get points from? Well, they really haven't got too many points from T-Mac anyway, so let's see if they can go down to Yao. That's what you want them to do. That's what you said in the pregame. Yao goes to the big man. Surrounded by Lakers. Rockets again here at home firing blank. Kwame Brown. Good defense by Houston, scrambling all over the court. Smush Parker hits from the outside, a three-pointer for Smush. And the Lakers increase that lead to 16 points. 11-3 here to start the fourth quarter in favor of LA. Yao turns, baseline jumper, Yao Ming. 14 points, 13 rebounds. Kobe gets a pick from Kwame, puts it up, in and out, won't go. 11 of 25. Jawan just missed it. And the Lakers surrounding the basket. The Rockets were out-rebounded by 20 rebounds in Philadelphia and survived. Bryant to the basket and one. Luther Head with the foul for Houston. Well, you know, Clyde, they're going to talk about that 81-point performance all season and maybe for many, many years to come. But I think tonight, overall, when you look at the way this guy competes, he comes to compete. He got 27 points. So what? He's got 9 assists. He's got 5 steals.
He's played great defense.
He's been all over the place.
And he just competes. Whether he's scoring the ball or not, Kobe Bryant has never let it be said that this kid is the ultimate competitor.
And he played a very tough game last night in Dallas.
He just never stops.
Yeah.
And that's one of the most, I think it's one of his more favorable characteristics as a basketball player that appeals to me most. No matter what happens, he continues to work hard.
McGrady back into the game, misses on a three. That shot looks good. Leaving his hand, it was just off the back of the iron. He's just a little bit off. And as you said, the timing may be the issue. Kobe Bryant. Good defense by Wesley. 4 seconds on the shot clock. The Rockets have managed only 5 points in this fourth quarter with 5:10 remaining. As Ryan Bowen will check into the game. So look at this lineup. Look at Tracy looked over at the bench like, who's going to play center?
I think he's just trying to pick up the pace, trying to get him in a more aggressive role.
Well, Devin George now will come in for Kwame Brown, so Phil will at least get it down to a little more manageable size-wise. 4 seconds down to 3. Smush Parker threw that up. And almost a rebound by Devin George. He reached between 3 Rockets. T-Mac hustles to the other end for a gimme. Good pass. Rafer Alston with 8 assists tonight. Kobe Bryant. And a foul whistle on Tracy McGrady. McGrady with his 3rd foul of the game.
Tracy McGrady will start with the Rockets' 13th foul.
It's Kobe on the drive.
Well, where was the foul?
Phantom call.
Well, Jeff said he pushed him, but I don't know where he pushed him.
That's a Kobe Bryant call.
That's a Kobe Bryant call.
Tracy gets a lot of those himself.
Boy, Iverson got a bunch of them.
Oh, did he? Yeah.
Free throws. Iverson has, what, 25 free throws?
If you breathed on Iverson, he goes to the line.
He shot more than the entire Rockets team. Kobe Bryant has been in the league now. This is his 10th year. Is that hard to imagine?
Yes, it is.
10 years already for Kobe Bryant.
Such a young fellow. He started young.
Only 28.
Unbelievable. Already over the 15,000-point mark. Got many good years ahead of him.
Came out of the Philly area. Lower Marion High School. Rafer, give a little teardrop. Rafer Alston with 16 points, 8 assists. Another solid performance for Rafer Alston tonight.
Very solid for Rafer Alston.
Ryan going in there trying to get something going, create a few turnovers, maybe a few stops. Bryant from the parking lot again, in and out, and Devin George follows it twice. Look at that hustle by Devin George. The Rockets are a step too slow tonight. I mean, we said going into the game that the Lakers are number 8 in the NBA in offensive rebounding, and this is the reason why. Look at that. When you got Wesley jumping against Devin George, you don't. Where are the other guys?
And the Lakers are quick to the ball. They're long, they're lean, they're all athletic, and those guys respond.
Lakers have out-rebounded the Rockets by 10. And George will get one more free throw. Well, the Lakers said coming in they thought this was a key game. So did the Rockets. And this is huge because had the Rockets won this game, that would have been 5 wins in a row for Houston, 5 losses in a row for the Lakers. And all of a sudden, the Rockets could feel like they're in a race for the playoffs. But the Lakers, by winning here tonight, if that was the outcome with 3:52 left, and it looks like it will be, barring some miracle, the Lakers will feel pretty good about themselves going back to L.A. tonight.
Yes, if they're able to pull it off. It's not over yet, though. The Rockets can somehow put together a streak of threes.
Who wants to shoot? Rafer will, and misses. Look at hustle by Ryan. McGrady with a 3. This won't go in tonight.
Step slow, just a little off.
Yep. And a whistle. And a foul on Houston. Ryan Boyd. So the mysterious home court problem for the Houston Rockets will continue. Can you believe the Rockets will be only 6-16 at home this year? The Rockets are one of only 3 teams to win 13 road games. The Rockets are 13-14 on the road.
Very formidable for any team.
Yeah.
But the home court record has been a mystery.
Miami has 13 road wins. Detroit has 18. Dallas has 19. San Antonio was 16, and then it's the Rockets with 13. The Rockets in Miami. But they can't win here.
Yes. Hopefully, they had a 2-game winning streak before this contest tonight.
Yeah, well, if they can't win here, Clyde, they're in real trouble. They're going to have to figure some way out. They've been playing better. And, of course, you can look at it the other way. They had won 4 in a row coming in, but Jeff Van Gundy very frustrated as we have a timeout. 2:57 left to play, and the Lakers have answered the challenge tonight. That little fan is looking up at the scoreboard, and yes, ma'am, I feel the same way you do.
She's thinking it's time for a little Betty bye.
Knocked out of bounds by the Rockets. 2:52 left to play in the game. Bush Parker outside to Bryant. Kobe with a 3. Well, he has stepped up and answered the challenge tonight. 32 points, 9 assists, and a career-tying 6 steals in this game for Kobe Bryant. And Bowen says, let me get a little closer, and he still missed it. And the rebound to Lamar Odom. Well, you got to tip your cap to the Lakers.
They give them a lot of credit. They came in here having trouble on the road, having lost their last 4 by double-digit margins.
And they played last night.
And came in and played a composed, a very good team game. Led by Kobe Bryant, of course.
Bryant had to rush that up to beat the shot clock. Moochie Norris, Lonnie Baxter will check in for Houston. Juwan Howard and Rafer Alston will go out. Juwan with 6 points, 8 rebounds. Alston with a solid game of 16 points and 8 assists tonight. So Chuck Hayes, Moochie Norris, Baxter, Ryan Bowen and Luther Head. Buichich, Walton will check in now for the Lakers, and Kobe Bryant and Lamar Odom will go out. Lamar Odom and Kobe Bryant had something to say to Phil Jackson that cracked him up. They must have said, well, we answered your challenge tonight.
I'm sure Phil, the Zen master, has given his team many challenges throughout the season so far.
Yeah. Of course, it was interesting in L.A. to start with because Shaq and Phil were real close. And then Phil wrote that book and had some very disparaging remarks about Kobe Bryant. Then he took a hiatus for a year. And an unlikely pairing when they sent Shaq out of town to Miami. No one thought Phil would ever come back.
Phil knew he'd be back.
But for $10 million a year, you make up for somebody, don't you? There's a jump ball.
I tell you, it's an interesting situation, and only in Hollywood will something of that magnitude occur.
Yeah, tonight's Landry signature player of the game. Kobe Bryant tonight with 32 points, 9 assists, a career-tying 6 steals. He had 8 points in the first half and 24 points in the second half.
Made it look easy. That's what's amazing.
And he'll be back here in town in a couple of weekends in the All-Star game. And he'll be paired up with Tracy McGrady and Yao Ming.
In the Western Conference, it'll be great to see those two on the same team.
Well, the Rockets now will go to 19 and 30. Tough loss for the Rockets. It kind of sets them back a little but you have to look at it almost as like you have to win 2 of your next 3, 2 of your next 3. That's almost what the Rockets have put themselves. Here it is right here now. They will have Utah and New York, one of the rare home back-to-back occasions. You won't see that very often. So the Jazz Saturday night and the Knicks Sunday. And they almost have to win those 2.
Yes. You just never say never. Just take them one game at a time and just see what happens. Put forth the effort. This team, I think anything around the 500 mark could be the magic number to get that 8th playoff spot.
Overhead got the steal. Lonnie Baxter drives it to the basket with 32 seconds left to play. Well, when you take a look, Golden State, 25 losses. Sacramento with 27. Seattle with 29. So it's going to be trying to catch the Lakers, Oklahoma City. That's going to be tough to do because the Rockets are going to have a favorable schedule, but the Lakers will have one more home game in the second half than the Rockets do. The Rockets and the Lakers have played the most away games.
I think when it gets down to it, Bill, what you got to do if you're the Rockets is take care of your own situation. If you look at your own team and do the very best you can, I think good things will happen.
So Brian Cook was the big man for the Lakers tonight with 27 points and 10 rebounds, but Kobe had it down the stretch in the fourth quarter, 32 points, 9 assists, and 6 steals. And Phil Jackson gets a much-needed victory to close out this road trip. That breaks a 4-game losing streak, and the Rockets' 4-game winning streak comes to an end. The Lakers win at 89-78. Stay tuned. Patty, Clyde, and I will have a complete wrap-up on the Rockets' post-game report coming up next.
'89-78, the Lakers snap their 4-game losing streak while at the same time snapping the Rockets' 4-game win streak. For one final wrap on this game, let's send it over to Bill Worrell and Clyde Drexler, guys.
All right, Patty, thank you so much. Well, Clyde, I remember when the Rockets made that 24-10 run to actually take the lead in the third quarter, and I thought that, okay, now we're set. We're going to have us a game right down to the wire, but the Lakers answered the challenge and came back to outscore Houston 16-5 to take the game back again.
Well, that's what good teams do, especially when they want to win on the road. They know that the second half is going to be the most intense, and so when teams come out and make their run, they have to make their run also. And luckily, the Lakers had a guy by the name of Kobe Bryant that enabled them to make their run in the second half.
And I thought Kobe was really good when he had to be.
Oh, he was phenomenal. Shooting the jumpers from all over, double, triple teams, making it look easy. And he was phenomenal on both ends of the court with a career-high 6 steals in tonight's game.
Well, they had a lot of assists, a lot of steals, we're showing you a lot of offense, but there was a lot more to his game tonight. Now, the Lone Ranger had Tonto, and Tonto was Brian Cook tonight.
Brian Cook was phenomenal.
27.
27, 28 last night. And shooting the ball extremely well, especially from three-point land and out. The guy's, he's a player. Phil Jackson has got a lot of confidence in him, and he's responding.
All right, let me ask you as an NBA player. The Rockets were pumped. The crowd was pumped. They had a good crowd. They were really fired up. They thought, okay, we'll keep it going. We'll get 5 wins in a row. They have to be a little discouraged tonight. How do you bounce back from that?
A little bit discouraged because the Lakers were fading. They had lost 4 in a row. The Rockets had won 4 in a row. Certainly their fortunes were going in opposite directions. Well, the Lakers changed that in tonight's game.
Yeah.
But you have to make your breaks. And the Houston Rockets, the way they came out and played that first 7 or 8 minutes of the third period, that's the way they should have been playing from the jump ball. When you're home, you have to defend your home court advantage.
Well, the Rockets have to get right back out and go to practice. They've got a rare back-to-back home games now Saturday night. They've got Andre Kirilenko and the Utah Jazz coming in, and they've been playing some pretty good basketball lately. So, Patty, you just got to pick it up again and try to get another winning streak going.
Well, no doubt, Bill. And I'm wondering if you're our Lone Ranger, does that make Clyde your Tonto?
Oh, no, absolutely.
No.
Absolutely.
No, Tonto never made as much money as the Lone Ranger. This guy right here robbed the bank.
Kimosabe.
He's got all the silver.
You know what? I won't even ask what that makes me, so I'm just going to leave that one out. Hey, stay with us for the Rockets postgame show. We've got more to come right after this. Once again, the final score here at Toyota Center, 89-78. Kobe Bryant getting the better of the matchup against Tracy McGrady with 32 points to T-Mac's 11. Our next game is Saturday at 7 p.m. on FSN Houston when the Rockets host the Utah Jazz. For Bill Worrell, Clyde Drexler, and our entire crew, this is Patty Smith saying so long from the Toyota Center. Thanks for watching.